Paul, welcome back to InvestorStream. Now, your first assay results from Koongie Park certainly put the market on notice earlier this week with some outstanding copper intersections. The highlight, of course, being 24 metres at 1.03% copper. How have these assay results recalibrated your expectations for Koongie Park?
Yeah, hi Alex. Thanks for having us back on again. Look, I suppose in short, they have recalibrated our expectations significantly for Koongie Park. They are strong results. To be able to report 3 separate drill holes with more than or around about 100 metres of continuous, copper, zinc and lead intersections with significant silver as well. And that's really given us additional focus. So strong results. The other things about that in particular is that we focused along, so that all the drill holes were in the Oneiden deposit, and the focus of these initial drill holes is on the eastern edge. So we're kind of trying to, prove or disprove whether there's additional mineralisation on that eastern side. All of the holes are still in significant mineralisation. So, we think there's maybe something going on further to the east now of Oneiden. So, that potentially gives us, some room for thinking around extending the resource there. The other intriguing part of two of the drill holes in particular is that there's a pod of molybdenum at about 120 metres in between a couple of the holes. So that requires a lot more thinking. And then, the geologists are telling us, if there's molybdenum there, then from a geological perspective, it might be something in addition to or as an alternative to your traditional VMS style deposit, which is what Koongie Park has always been thought to be. So there's a lot more to come, but these initial results have certainly given us a lot of encouragement and a lot of additional thinking to be done.
Thanks, Paul. Now, obviously, the drilling program is still ongoing with a number of milestones to come, including infill drilling at the Oneiden and San Diego deposits still to commence to improve the geological interpretations. But with these assay results banked, has your confidence in the resource heightened, and how have these results shaped your ongoing program?
Yeah, well, it's important to note, Alex, that we're straight off the bat, we're starting with an existing JORC resource of 6.8 million tonnes at 1.3% copper, 4% zinc, and 0.3 grams per tonne of gold and 26 grams of silver. So there's an existing known JORC resource that we're starting with. So if you can imagine with the additional drill holes that we've put in and the ones still to come, so the first 5 holes are in between, the historic holes, and all 5 of them have had significant hits, but then 3 of the 5 have got more than 100 metres of continuous mineralisation. So that's going to give us a lot of confidence going forward from the initial perspective of firming up confidence in the existing resource estimate. But as we've been trying to do is to extend that resource beyond the 6.8 million tonnes. So, yeah, long way of answering your question, but yes, it does give us more confidence.
Now, as you mentioned in the announcement, Koongie Park remains significantly underexplored at depth and along strike. Yet I understand that it's actually been the subject of significant exploration drilling and analysis since the 1970s. What do you think was missed in previous exploration, and where is the upside now in your view?
It's an interesting point, Alex. It's not so much an issue of missing things. Like that. What we've been given is a tremendous base of data, as you say, several decades of work. And look, and in some respects, we're coming along. Sure, in recent years, different exploration techniques have improved and made things easier, and we're operating in a different dynamic in terms of copper price. The zinc price is strong. So commodity prices are dynamic. In many respects, we're finishing off the excellent work that's been done so far, but certainly having that database to work with, that enabled our geos to just sit back and really systematically and carefully map out a drilling program that, and there's a few changes that we're doing as a result of some of these early results. The primary focus will stay the same. But for example, we're going to be drilling straight underneath that water bore hole that was terminated at 132 metres because that's all we needed to drill. But the assay results were very strong mineralisation for copper, zinc, silver, molybdenum, that 130. So we're going to go with it. We're extending another drill hole underneath that. But the overall focus will stay the same. But yeah, I give a lot of credit to the previous, and especially Anglo-Australian, our current joint venture partner. They've given us an enormous bank of data to work with, and we're very thankful for that.
And finally, Paul, we touched on the drilling that's yet to commence. Can you just leave us with a brief overview of what's coming up to close out the calendar year for you?
Yeah, sure. So we're currently diamond drilling. We're about halfway through the 7,000 metre program. So there's a significant amount of additional drilling to be done. We're hoping to continue drilling until the end of November. The issue up in that northeastern corner of West Australia around Halls Creek, you get the wet season onset, and also it starts getting too hot to be working outside. So that may stop us, but we'll keep rolling with the drilling. And then we've got the RC rig coming back in a couple of weeks to continue the work that was done before. So there's still a significant amount of drilling to be done with results, which we're turning around with laboratory we have in Perth at the moment. They're on a 2-week turnaround with their results, so they've been excellent. And there's a continuous flow of information coming from those results until the end of the year, Alex, to be honest.
Fantastic, Paul. Look, congratulations on the announcement, and we look forward to seeing more assay results as they come to pass. All the best with the ongoing program.
That's terrific. No, thanks again, Alex. And a good day yesterday. But the key takeaway for us is that there's a lot more people that are looking at our stock now, and we're very pleased to be able to get greater exposure, and that puts us in a good position when further announcements come out during the rest of the year. So thanks again for having us on board.